Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and now I have the lovely Deepika Padukone here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Showbiz India. How does it feel on the eve of the release of your film?
Feels wonderful. We've just come in and quite jet lagged, but I think all the excitement is going to take us through.
Now tell me about the film. What was particularly about the film that made you want to sign on the dotted line?
Nikhil offered me offered me this film before Om Shanti Om, and it's something that I was really excited about because I think an action film is something I always wanted to do. And when he said that I have a double role in the film, then I got even more excited. And the fact that Akshay Kumar is in the film and Nikhil was directing the film made it very exciting for me. I think also the fact that Warner Brothers is associated with the film was also one of the reasons why I agreed to do the film, because I think it's just taken Indian cinema to a whole new level. And obviously, I mean, the main reason of me liking the film is the script and the story.
I believe you prepared for 6 months for the role, is that true?
The action bit, yes, because that was really difficult. We had my trainers who came in from China, and I trained for about 6 months. I think that was something I really had to go through, because with Akshay Kumar, I mean, there's no way that you can leave any stone unturned, especially when it comes to the action. And Akshay and I also have a fight sequence in the film. I used to train for about 8 hours a day, and it used to get so painful that by the end of the day I used to have this masseur, this lady who used to come and give me a little massage after every session, because I couldn't even like get up and get into my car to head back home. It was that painful.
And did you ever have any before or prior training in martial arts at all?
No, I've never trained in martial arts before. I've been an athlete, so I think somewhere that helped. But apart from that, no, never.
So coming back to the film, and you're talking about Warner Brothers, it is really interesting to know that you're right. It's taken Indian films to a different level on Apple.com.
Yes, it was the most downloaded trailer.
How does that make you feel?
Absolutely wonderful. I think someone just told me that I think it's one of the biggest films, Indian films, that has ever released in the United States. We have about 125 prints, and that's definitely like a big thing for all of us. But like I always say, I think it's an Indian, but it's an international film. I think people from all over the world are going to enjoy this film. Yes, the medium is Hindi. We've also used a little bit of Chinese in the film. But at the same time, I think the scale of the film is truly international.
And what would you say perhaps was the most challenging sequence for you to perform during the film?
I think the most challenging for me would be all the action sequences, and also the action sequence that I have with Akshay would definitely be the most challenging for me, because he's so good at it that, I mean, there's no way I could mess up.
And how did you go into character? Obviously, you're playing two different roles, double role. So how did you psych yourself up?
It was, that again was a challenge for me, because, you know, sometimes you have a particular location only for that day or just for a couple of days, and you need to finish scenes of both the characters. So I would first get ready in one look and then finish that and then change into the next look and then get back into another look. And sometimes I've changed makeup like 3-4 times a day. So that was quite challenging, but I think it's fun when you have a director like Nikhil, who's very composed and relaxed, and he gives you the confidence that you can go through it. We've been filming for about a year now, and it's been a great experience, and now the film's finally ready for release, and I can't believe that my premiere is going to happen very soon.
Is this your first time in New York City?
No, I've been to New York before. I've been to New York for a holiday. I've been there for work earlier, but first time for a premiere.
Speaking of now going backwards a little bit, you debuted. It was a dream come true for any young girl to be debuting with Shah Rukh Khan. When you first heard you were chosen for that role, what did you feel?
I was shocked, actually, and even till today I can't believe that I've worked with actors like Shah Rukh in my first film or with Akshay in my third film. For me, it's definitely a big deal, because I'm not someone who came from a film family. These are people I mean, I used to buy a ticket and, you know, to go and watch them on screen. And today, to be a part of their films is definitely a dream come true for me.
You're telling me that you were offered this particular film prior to Om Shanti Om. Was this, and then Om Shanti Om just fell into your laps. So how does that happen?
I mean, Om Shanti Om is the first film that I was offered, and I'd already started working on that.
Right.
And when Nikhil came and offered me this film, and I thought it was really exciting because I think it's completely different from my character in Om Shanti Om. I think Om Shanti Om was a very retro sort of film. It had a retro feel to it. I had the olden actress look in the film, and
a double role again.
And a double role again. And this again, like I said, was completely different. Again, yes, I have a double role, but they're two completely different roles and characters. One is extremely bold and sexy and strong, whereas the other girl's extremely tacky, always wearing pink and lots of makeup and tacky hairdos, and so it was quite challenging in that way.
And what about Bachna Hasino? That did really well as well.
That did well also, but then that again was a completely different genre and a completely different film. Very simple, sweet film, and I think it's the kind of romance that I think a lot of people of my generation go through in today's day and age, and that again was a different sort of film.
How did you discover your calling as an actress? You said you're not from film background.
I always wanted to be a part of the entertainment industry, and I started off with modeling. I had not ruled out acting, but I didn't think that I would get into it so soon. I modeled for about 2 years when Farah offered me Om Shanti Om. So, I mean, everything's happened so soon, and I've really not had any time to sit back and think about what's happening, but it's all's good.
I know you're doing a special appearance in Billu Barbar, right?
Yes.
So what else can we look forward to?
My next film that releases is Imtiaz Ali's film, Opposite Saif. That again is a romantic film. And then I start working on a film called Houseful, which is directed by Sajid Khan. Opposite Akshay again, it's a comedy film.